Draymond Jones. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Going run again with McCaffrey. And he gets him around 6 there. Julian Love bringing that one to an end. It's a gain of 6, and they only need half of that now on 3rd and 3.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. They stick with McCaffrey. Has the first, but wants more. He's past the 45. It's a gain of 29 yards. And that's a 49er first down.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
New set of downs for him at the 38. On the counter, McCaffrey. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. The rookie from Texas there on the tackle.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Purdy setting up that play action. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No luck finding George Kittle with that one. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Shotgun snap for Purdy. That's caught for the first. They get 22 on that one. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Motioning right is Ayuk. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards them with a 1st and goal.
Well, this offense is trying to keep the defense off balance down here in the red zone, mixing in receiver runs with everything else they love to do. And the best part is, it's working. He gets them several yards on that play.
They'll run here. It's McCaffrey. And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. Just 1 yard on 1st and goal. Still 4 yards to go on 2nd.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Intercepted in the end zone. And the Seahawks have an early opportunity after the interception on the game's first series.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Smith start with a throw here. He gets it complete to Kenneth Walker. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Into the hands of Tyler Lockett. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They go play action. Here's Smith. That's a catch. Jackson Smith and Jigba. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And it sets up Seattle with first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And again, it's Smith. The throw left side, caught by Smith and Jigba. All the way, touchdown Seattle! The Seahawks don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Down. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ballgame.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Point after up and good for Myers. And the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They're out and set, 1st and 10. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
2nd and 8. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Brought down by Fred Warner. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. From the gun, Smith. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Here we go.
Pressure comes. Smith. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Jason Myers out there now to try a field goal for the Seahawks on 4th down. From the left hash, this will be from 50. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And this one is center chains. Couldn't have hit that much better.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to to send that puppy through.
Returnable from the 2. He stopped on the return at the 27. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. And he'll get him a handful on that run as we've reached the end of the 1st. That'll do it for 1 quarter of this NFC divisional round matchup. It's a 2-score game early. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. McCaffrey running between the tackles. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Caught by Deebo Samuel. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st down, ball at the 36. Left side, secured by Ayuk. And he's gotten it down to the 30 before going out.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Motioning right is Ayuk. He's got it in the red zone. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a 49er 1st down.
That kind of call right there, Kate, it shouldn't be the 3rd down surprise it used to be 5, 10, 15 years ago. So common in teams' playbooks league-wide. But boy, is it tough to defend. And that's why they love breaking it out to reset those chains.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why Scott's talked about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. On the toss, it's McCaffrey. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the 2nd level. Well, someone from the 2nd level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. From the gun is Purdy. And got his man. That's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers start to fight back with their 1st points of this game. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. Moody knocks that extra point through. And the 49ers cut it to a field goal game. Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Hey, here we go, hey. There goes up.
A play fake. Now Smith to throw. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down.
Here we go, here we go. Hey, it's a clip.
Throwing now off play action. Completed to Lockett. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Hits his running back. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Walker on 1st down. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Eight yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Ready.
Throwing is Smith. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Ready.
Throwing on 3rd, Smith. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. That's Diamador Lenore. And the 49ers get the football back across midfield before going down inside the 45-yard line on the return.
That is just a big-time individual effort, Kate, defensively. First, he takes the ball away, and then he's looking for points, right? He turns from defense to offense, and one more move, and he might have broken it to the house.
And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Devin Witherspoon there on the stop. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Brought down by Reek Woolen. Give him only a couple that time. It's going to be 3rd down.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
3rd and short. Here's Purdy. He's got the 1st down grab and still going. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. So that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, San Francisco. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they could be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. Laviska Shenault to return it. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man. Looking for Tyler Lockett on that play. And it's going to be second down.
Sunday. Hey, we go, Salud! Come on, shot!
Back to the air. It's Smith. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Come on, shot! No ball! We go, Salud!
Shotgun snap to Smith. He fires one deep down the left sideline. Deep sideline shot is caught, and he gets out to stop the clock. The Seahawks calling for a timeout, so they're first to 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot.
And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. Now Seattle going to call it second timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Yeah, we hear about it all the time. A short memory, right? We hear about it with quarterbacks a lot, Kate, when they make a mistake. But it works the same way for a defense, a whole position group. You have got to flush that big play, come back and play the next play, and boy, did the defense do it there.
13 next.
Another try following the sack. Throwing this back in the end zone. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. Took his shot at 6 that time. So they're left facing third and long.
Hey, go flip her up. Hey, we go, Salud! Lion.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And it's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Somebody is going to the NFC Championship game from this one. Let's find out who as our second half gets underway. Here's Chenault on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Cobra. Hey, we go.
Now Smith coming off that pick. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground. DK Metcalf, the intended receiver. And now it's second down.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
Hey, here we go, hey.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
We go, Salud!
Throwing off the play fake here. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the 49ers get it back after making their third first-half interception.
Well, I'll admit, man, I got to admire the guts, the willingness to continue to challenge the coverage, even with 2 interceptions already. But there's his third strike. And no, it's not baseball, but he definitely has to be smarter with what he's doing with the football.
He'll start the second half with McCaffrey. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Back to McCaffrey on 2nd down. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
That finds Ayuk complete. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Oh no, they get him yet again! Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races! And he takes this one back for the pick six! You get a pick six, you get a pick six. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
A highlight? You're going to call a pick six a multiple? Highlight, Kate?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rock.
No highlight for a quarterback.
Myers to add the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Seahawks cut the lead down to 4. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Return coming from the 6. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. After the pick, Purdy back to the air. We've got a screen to the running back. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Byron Murphy there to make the play.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
They'll try it right with McCaffrey. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
First and 10 from the 41. Off the option, here's McCaffrey. And he's going to work his way almost to midfield. That's stopped at the 48. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run, crossing that first down marker.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
So critical, Kate, on those receiver screens to get that ball out with great precision. You don't want that receiver thinking about anything but navigating the blocks in front of him. That's well done by everybody.
On first and 10, it's McCaffrey. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
His goal's pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward, and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Here we go, set.
Play action now with Purdy. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers now lead by 10. George Kittle, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. PAT up and good for Moody. And the 49ers drive their lead to 11. Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. Here's Chenault on the return. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return. They're out and set, first and 10.
Hey, alert, 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 alert. Here we go, here we go. Hey, let's go Sunday, Sunday. Come on, set.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Second and 3 now.
Hey, here we go, hey.
From the 31. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
There we go, Sonoma. There we go, Sonoma.
Quick pass, right side, complete. The ball is out. Oh, but the fumble goes out of bounds. Whew, close call there. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You know what? This game is hard. So sometimes catching a break or two in just the right circumstances is a big deal. Sideline could be your best friend as a runner. Because you lose the ball next to it, there's a good chance it could go harmlessly out of bounds.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front seven telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasted no time in getting that sack.
Finds Smith and Jigba. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Check 58. Alert, Jack's left, Jack's left.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th.
53, 53. There we go, Sonoma.
Out of the gun, here's Smith. Getting out to his left. He loses the football. And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery. They went for it and got the 4 yards they needed, and that keeps this drive alive.
You know what? Everybody on the field is going to make mistakes. The key is to clean that up as quickly as he can. Ball carrier loses possession, but he doesn't panic and lose control.
All right, set now, 1st and 10.
There we go, Sonoma.
From the gun, Smith. Heaves this one for the back of the end zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, this will actively age a coach on the sidelines. Wrinkles and gray hair, all of it. All the planning, a great play, and careful execution led to that. And it was dropped to the turf.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Smith setting the throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Snowball. Alert. Cover.
Throwing on 3rd and long. He put some juice on it. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the 49ers take over once again after forcing his 4th interception of the night. Well, Brock, it has been a special day for this defense when it comes to forcing turnovers. Big play after big play, and that is their 4th interception of this contest.
Special for the defense and an absolute nightmare for a quarterback. 1 interception, it sticks with you all week long. But throwing 4, he probably wishes he could be anywhere else on earth other than this field right now.
Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1. They toss right side to McCaffrey. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down. He got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
New set of downs for him from the 46. From the gun, McCaffrey. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
Second and 6 coming up here. Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
On 3rd down, Purdy. He has the 1st over the middle. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down. Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And he's brought down for a loss.
Kid, I knew it at the time. I think everybody did. We knew the Legion of Boom was special, like that entire secondary, but their safety's ability, Earl and Cam, to come downhill, to make those tackles behind the line of scrimmage as he just did. Yeah, I mean, you appreciate great safety play like that.
Oh, the football's loose. Oh, and they pick it up. Time to push for that marker. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. 16 yards on the play. And that's a 49er 1st down. Now a give. It's McCaffrey headed right. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
again. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. Third and 6 for them to figure out now. From the gun is Purdy. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. George Kittle, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 4th down.
A 24-yard attempt.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that extends their lead to 14.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game. It really leaves only one remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. And we know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
And no return, as this is going to be a touchback. And with our new kickoff rules starting this year, the ball only comes out to that 20-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. A play fake. Now Smith to throw. Forced out to his right. Completed to Lockett. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Hey, here we go. Sit up.
They go play action. Here's Smith. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking DK Metcalf's way there. So 2nd down coming up.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Taken in by Noah Fant. And he's able to move it past the 45 before going out. They gain 14 on the play. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the cover.
This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning.
Hey, here we go.
And again, it's Smith. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks now within 1 score in the 4th. Extremely important moment here for the Seahawks as they go for 2.
Hey, here we
The
go. Hey.
Seahawks will line up for the
To throw.
conversion.
And no connection on the 2-point try. It fails.
You spend all week on 2-point plays trying to get to your best options, but ultimately sometimes the execution of that pass, it doesn't work.
Now with almost 2 minutes left, they're lining up for an onside attempt they need to recover. Oh, and the kicking team's got it. Okay, they pulled it off. Now they have one final gasp. Either get into the end zone or leave here with the L.
How many times do we see these teams at this point of desperation late in the game needing a kick and not get it? So nice to see one of them actually rewarded with all that effort. Now it comes down to the execution of this offense. Can they do what their special teams just did and go execute, score a touchdown, and find a way to win?
Pass complete to Walker. And he'll be across midfield and close to that 45 before going out. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Throwing this back in the end zone. Oh, that's a tough one. Couldn't bring in the touchdown clean. It falls incomplete. It's going to be second down.
Plays like that are called twofers. It's why coaches live 2 years for one. All the planning, great play call, careful execution led to that, and it was still dropped to the turf. Touchdown lost.
Now to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open or risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Middle.
Looking to throw it. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So that brings up 4th and long.
You know, that type of play is so doggone impressive, not just because it saves a touchdown. He had timed that perfectly to knock it free without drawing a flag or letting him establish possession for the score.
Desperation time here on 4th. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
The quarterback's so worried about challenging the DBs in coverage, he didn't keep an eye on the lineman in front of him. He threw it right towards him, and it was easy to get a pop and swat away a potential first down.
And this goes across midfield and into Seahawks territory. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4. Going run again with McCaffrey. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Now Seattle going to call it second timeout. And they'll have just one left to burn now. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. They stick with McCaffrey. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Now the Seahawks are going to spend their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Less than a yard needed here on 4th. He's back to throw. That's cut beyond the marker. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. They hit for 16 yards on 4th down, and a drive we all thought had stalled out is going to carry on. Now it's McCaffrey. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. So it's a win for the visiting 49ers. And they pulled off the rare and elusive road win in the postseason, which means their journey stays alive another week as they head to the conference championship, where they're going to get a shot to punch their ticket to the Super Bowl. So for Brock Huard, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. It's a win for the 49ers as we say so long from Seattle.